In your opening remarks that there seems to be a lack of fair competition among the airlines. And I want to focus on the incestuous relationship between the legacy airlines and the credit card industry, where there's also a lack of competition. I'll start with United Airlines. Mr. Nocella, how much money did you all gross? How much did United gross from your rewards program last year?
From the entire rewards program, I didn't prepare that number for today. But
well, I'll give it to you. It's over $3 billion. Mr. Johnson from American Airlines, how much did you all gross from your rewards program?
In 2023, Senator, about $5 billion.
$5 billion is correct. I want to make sure that I understand this and the American public understands how these reward programs work, and I'll stick with United Airlines and American as well. So, Mr. Johnson, American Airlines, do you all focus, are you the bank in this, or do you have a bank? Or which bank do you use?
Senator, thanks very much for the question, and thanks for bringing up the topic. We have two really good partner banks, Barclays and Citi, who and a great partner in MasterCard.
Great, great. And Mr. Nocella, United, are you all the bank, or do you have a bank relationship?
Bank, Senator, we use JP Chase, and we partner with Visa.
Okay, so one of your customers has your credit card, United Airlines credit card, American Airlines credit card. They go to the retailer and they use your credit card. Do you have any idea how much the retailer is being charged for that swipe fee, either American Airlines or United?
I do not.
So it's over, it's around 3%. It's 7 times more than what folks get charged in the European Union. And now, do you all you make $3 billion, $5 million off of this? Is this a kickback from the swipe fee, or did the banks give you money in addition to that? How does that part of this work, Mr. Nocella?
Well, Senator, we don't make $3 billion off of it. We take in $3 billion in revenue, but there are costs associated with transporting the passengers. So in this case, the passenger spends money, they earn miles, and they later redeem those miles for travel on United Airlines.
Okay, I'm still confused. So you gross $3 billion from this. So that's not cash?
We take in $3 billion in revenue. It doesn't represent the profit.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
So you take in $3 billion. Is that a kickback from the swipe fee, or is the bank giving you extra money in order to entice people with the voodoo miles that you're giving them?
It's neither a kickback, and they're not voodoo miles. The miles are used to travel all over the world.
So you just come up with a percentage fee that you're going to get in order to have this relationship with them?
Senator, we have a long-standing relationship with JP Chase on this, and it's a contractual relationship that governs how miles are awarded to passengers and what JP Chase pays to United Airlines to do that. And then we travel those passengers all over the world, wherever they'd like to go with those miles. Okay.
Mr. Johnson, American Airlines, is it a rebate? Is it a kickback? How do you get money back from this relationship?
Senator, maybe let me help you by framing the question a little bit.
I don't need the question reframed. I think I asked it very simply.
Sure. Well, virtually, credit card use in the United States is ubiquitous. A huge percentage of personal consumption expenditures are made by credit cards. Almost, a huge majority of the credit cards in the United States are associated with a rewards program. The rewards programs that we're talking about here are like those. We're extremely proud of the benefits that we provide to our customers who choose to hold the American Airlines credit card. They are very excited about and find great value in those benefits.
But I just have to stop and interrupt you so you're not going to answer my question. But what I hear from customers is that there's a constant change, and they were promised one thing on this rewards and they're being given another, that there's a constant change going on with your rewards program, and no one can seem to understand it. Mr. Klein, I want to come to you. You kind of opened this door from Spirit Airlines. How do these legacy airlines use this credit card system to box you out and to maximize their monopoly?
Thank you for the question, Senator Marshall. What ends up happening is if you look at the operating statements, financial statements of any of the legacy carriers, you'll see that the remuneration they receive from their banks on these programs is more than their actual operating profit in any given year. They use these programs very effectively to compete. And what they end up doing then is be able to basically operate their airlines at losses, and then they make their profit off of these relationships. It affects competition, And it all starts really from the way they dominate their hubs and they control all the real estate in the hubs. And because they can do that, then they have such large dominance with the passenger base there, the public that's there. And then that's basically how the programs work. It's a circle, and I think they compete very effectively by using the rules of these games this way, and that's how it affects competition.
So I want to emphasize one thing that you said and come back to that. And you said that these legacy airlines operate at a loss, but they use the profits from the credit card programs to really fund their stockholders. Did I understand that right?
Yes, in fact, just a couple weeks ago, Delta at their investor day plainly laid out that their operating profit is $5.6 billion, and also proudly announced how they receive over $7 billion from American Express in the same presentation. So I'm not faulting them for doing it, by the way. They're just playing by the rules of the game that are out there today, but they're very effective at doing it.
Right. I want to emphasize that Americans spend about $300 billion annually on these swipe fees. That amounts to over $2,000 per American family as well. I'm going to start with Mr. Johnston with American Airlines. Your industry is working with the credit card industry to run attack ads on our credit card competition bill, attacking Senator Durbin's My Credit Card Competition bill. Do you have any idea how much money American Airlines has contributed to that marketing game?
I don't, Senator, but I'd be happy to get back to you with that
Okay.
number.
Mr. Nocella, you've also been a big contributor to that attack ad on this legislation. Any idea how much you all are spending on that?
I'm not aware.
I'm going to tell you all that your industry, working with the credit card industry, spent $80 million. $80 million, way more than a United States Senate campaign cost in Kansas, attacking us on this. Legislation that all it does is increase competition. It's good for consumers. And yeah, I'm just saying that we're over the target here, Mr. Chairman. I think we're absolutely over the target here, that we need more competition, both in the airline industry. I think the credit card scheme is a big part of this. And I hope that we kind of open up the doors to that part of your investigation as well. And with that, I yield back. Thank you.